This is my new improved carrot cake recipe and it is absolutely delicious. So to start, you're going to need 150 grams of golden caster sugar and you're going to need 3 eggs. And we're going to mix those together first. Next we're going to add our dry ingredients, and there are quite a few. So we've got 200 grams of self-raising flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of mixed spice, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. And you can sift them, but I've actually found with this recipe it doesn't actually make that much of a difference. So all of those go in there. In addition, we're going to add our grated carrot. So before I grated it, I weighed it and it was 350 grams. I then peeled, chopped off the ends and grated them. And we're just going to give this a quick mix. Right, we're going to start to add the last of our ingredients now. I've chopped up around about 40-50 grams of walnuts, so those are going in there. I also have, now it looks a little bit disgusting, I know, but basically I have 35 grams of sultanas that I put in here. I then put fruit juice over the top. Orange juice is recommended, but anything will pretty much do, so just cover the top. So that's all you want to do. And then you put it in the microwave for 30 seconds and that heats up the juice, and then that absorbs really nicely into the sultanas and they plump up, so you get a nice juicy sultana. So that's great. Now I'm using Tropicana. I recommend that you use a real fruit juice, so not one that's from concentrate, because you will get a better flavour. So you pour that in with the juice and then you mix it about. Okay, final ingredient for this. I'm going to put in, this is vegetable oil. I recommend that you use an oil that doesn't have much of a taste. And I'm putting in 160 millilitres. And we're just going to give this a quick mix. This is done now, so all you have to do is put this into either a cake tin or muffin pans. Now I'm actually going to be doing both for you guys so that you can see what it looks like, and it is so good. And then after that I'm going to show you how to make my cream cheese frosting and how I pipe it on. So I will show you all of that after these have come out of the oven. So preheat your oven to 180 degrees. Make sure that you line your cake tin if you're going to use a cake tin, or use muffin paper, so that's what I recommend, but you can obviously use a non-stick spray if you want to. So I'm going to put this in the oven and I will show you what it looks like when I get back. So I'm just going to whip up a really quick batch of cream cheese frosting. This is a slightly stiffer cream cheese than I used in my last carrot cake video, and that's because I like to be able to pipe it now. So what I'm going to do is I've mixed 150 grams approximately of full fat cream cheese along with 125 grams of softened room temperature butter. This is real butter, not margarine, and that's quite important because of the water content. You can see that that's pretty smooth now. So now what we're going to do is add our icing sugar. This has already been sifted and I have here 300 grams. Now I don't think that this is going to be enough. I'm probably going to go with 400, but start off with a smaller amount and then see kind of what consistency you get, and then if it needs to be a bit stiffer then add more icing sugar. So this is just a little bit too runny still. I'm going to add another 100 grams of sifted icing sugar, so that's going to take us to 400 grams of icing sugar. that looks a lot stiffer now, so that's what we're looking for. This is going to be piping consistency now, so I'm going to pop it into a piping bag and I'm going to fill my cake and I'm going to show you how I decorate it on the top. Here we go, this is my cake. It is absolutely done now. I hope it's been a good inspiration for you. Hopefully you'll make something that looks far, far prettier than this. Thank you very much for watching.